And with Ronnie Olson and the Shady Spring Tigers and Coach in a very hot dressing room here. I know the heat was on during the game too. I mean, Woodrow gave you everything you wanted. You were able to get out of here with a good win.
Yeah, that was a hard-fought game. I'm not into wins the way we played. It is what it is. We won the game, and that's all that matters. Obviously, I don't feel like we did anything that allowed them to take the lead or play like that. I feel like it was on me. I changed. We kind of let them dictate tempo. A second half adjustment was go out there and jump passing lanes. Speed them up a little bit. We don't have to always just try.
That did happen in the fourth quarter.
And that's what we wanted to do. It was supposed to happen at the beginning of the third, and it didn't. I'm so worried sometimes about the guys getting in foul trouble. I need not to. So, they did a good job of trying to dictate tempo, and they did a good job with our pressure. I felt like we were still kind of getting what we wanted on the offensive end, but it was a hard-fought game. I knew our run was coming. I know I keep saying that, but I felt like we really we hadn't got out where we wanted to. I knew we were gonna get some steals, some turnovers, and they were getting tired. I felt like we were wearing on them a little bit, and I knew the run was coming.
Whether it did or not, the score says that it did. Braden's technical there. After that, you guys kind of went on a big run. It actually was 18-0 after Hawthorne's dunk down here in the fourth quarter. But up until that point, I think you guys scored like 24-6. It seemed like that gave the team a little spark it might have needed.
It did, but I felt like it was unnecessary. Braden and I talked about that. We were going on a run before he got that technical. We had just got 2 leak-out layups, and he's got to worry about what he can worry about, and not what he can't control.
Right after that, he did too.
Yeah,
I mean, he scored 4 straight after that.
So I thought we were going on a run right before then, and we had just tied it. And then we can't worry about the officials. We cannot worry about things outside of the game of basketball. That there's nobody in West Virginia that's going to change an official's mind on calls. And I'm the coach, and I worry about that. And you just gotta be aware of that. And we really fed off that. And we got it. We got into Shady Spring basketball and really just pushed the ball. That was probably an entertaining game to watch. But
maybe not coach.
I'm proud of them because you can't always. We're down a state tournament. You're not going to beat people by 20 or 30. And to come in here with a good guard, he's one of the best guards in the state. I truly believe that. I've always felt like that. He does a good job of controlling his offense, controlling his team. I felt like we could keep throwing guys at him and we could wear him down a little bit. It's tough to hold.
I saw 3 different guys guarding him tonight. Is that what you were doing?
Yeah.
I know Cole and Braden were on him. And Cam?
Yeah, and that's what we wanted to do. We wanted to, when guys get wore down, we want to throw somebody else. And we knew their offense goes through Redfern. He's a good player, but it's hard for NBA players for 4 quarters to take that load. And we felt like if we wore him down, we could get some turnovers late in the third quarter, early in the fourth quarter, and that's when our run came. It's tough, to play against that defense for 4 quarters. And I thought we could have made it tough on them early, and we didn't. That was on me. But the guys responded, and we had some foul trouble. Jaden didn't play. We got killed on the glass in the first half a little bit. What do good teams do? People could say, hey, you know what, I'm happy with it, whatever. We want to win by 12, 14, something like that. We were up 17 at one point at the Armory in the fourth quarter. I'm happy with that. And so I don't feel like we played that. We just got to get to keep practicing, keep pushing, keep conditioning.
Any disappointment not playing tomorrow?
It's a big disappointment. I think that it was.
And that was Logan.
I thought that, me personally as a coach, I think it would be wrong to. I would bring my JV if I had to, if my guys were sick or injured. Coach, he texted me, told me, I don't agree with it, nor do I respect it, but it's his decision. It's his school's decision. I feel firmly that there's no way in heck that I would play any school. I would play senior night at the end of the season. You don't want to play somebody at the end of the year, schedule them early. And they knew they were coming here. We went down there and played in a rough environment. And, so I thought it was wrong. And I hate those guys lost another game because of it.
Did you pick one up?
We're trying to, but, Monday, our administration, they can't be there at the game. so we don't have anybody to work. So we're looking at maybe later in the week. We'll see what happens. But if not, we're just gonna play Friday and have senior night on Friday.
Is a forfeit out of the?
No, I mean, it's not a forfeit. They and whatever the reasoning, sickness, illness, whatever. And I disagree with it. I'm disappointed in it, and we just got to move on. The guys we're focused on tonight. Now we got to focus on Huntington and getting better for the state
And
tournament.
that will be senior night now.
That will be senior night. Yes.
Okay. Hey, Ronnie, I appreciate it.
Thanks, Dave. All right.